OCL father, His Highness Colin Thick, Daddy Colin. Just kidding. Daddy is Daddy Dalton. What's up?
What's up, guys?
How are you?
Dude, pretty good, man. Back at work. So that's
Back at work, taking away the
that's pretty
rights of minorities.
not minorities, but anybody who really opposes the agenda.
Well, one might say that crack users are a minority, are they not? They're not the majority.
It depends, man. Here's the thing, man. I identify as a crack user, so it's not that bad.
You would be much skinnier.
I'm pretty skinny, dude. Pretty skinny.
Dude, we should do a cycle of crack though, just to get shredded next year for summer shreds.
There we go.
Do a crack cycle.
Do a crack session. Dude, I'm just gonna cycle on and off crack real quick. Just
dude, man. I don't know about you, but again, theme of the podcast, I get closer and closer every day to taking something.
I got my hair cut today, and like my barber and the other guy there are both on the gear.
Dude.
And I was like,
were they jacked? Did they look amazing? Was life so good for them?
I mean, they're not like bad looking, but they're not like crazy big. But they were like, dude, we can get you gear. I was like, I mean, I could get gear. Like, and honestly, like I probably trust my sources better.
Right.
Because it's like nationally ranked bodybuilders. But
I have a question for you. Are you afraid of side effects? I'm super afraid of them.
Oh yeah, dude. Side effects. Such as, but not
the acne back.
Okay.
Acne.
Acne. The rage. Kind of nervous about that.
That's fine. I kind of want the rage.
Getting fired from my current job. I worry about that side effect.
That's a side effect. It's kind of a you issue.
Yeah. What else? Possible death. That freaks me out a little bit.
I mean, you're not gonna die soon. You're gonna die later.
Ruining my natural testosterone production.
Well, that's
stresses me out.
It's definitely gonna happen. So,
and that's not limited to just those, right? Like,
sure.
There's other things I'm sure that I would probably be worried about. Like, I don't know, dude. Waking up in a stolen vehicle. I heard that's
taken, dude.
Are we talking about crack or are we talking about?
Oh yeah. Well, is there really a difference, right? Because I bet you I hit a PR if I do some crack.
Oh, bro, you'll hit a PR. You'll also crack your spine and possibly explode your heart, but you'll hit that PR, dude.
Yeah, dude. Anyways, but this is the thing. I'm looking at things
you'll
like
lift to death.
I'm looking at things like peptides, and I'm like, yo, this is.
I don't know anything about peptides.
Well, I've been researching about peptides.
You want to tell the kids what they are?
Yeah. Well,
guys, if you're natty and you don't want to be, try putting experimental stuff in your body until you find something that works.
And put it in any hole. Any hole.
Any hole, dude. Ear hole,
because
eye hole,
each
nose
hole has different effects.
Yeah. You're probably right to some degree, actually.
Each hole is a different loophole. Anyways, so peptides are essentially different combinations of branched chain amino acids, but they have various properties, right? And they activate in the body differently. A lot of them work as what are called secretogs, which they like boost the level of something like growth hormone being excreted from your glands, if that's how that works science-wise, right?
Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm not a doctor. Some people call me that.
Peptides. I'm like, peptides. Maybe I should take some.
What hole do you put them in?
Any hole.
Or do you
apparently you just put them up your nose, dude. Apparently you could do
a little nasal spray.
You do a little nasal spray, dude.
Little Narcan action.
Yeah, and we've all done Smarties that way, so we know it's effective.
Not all of us have done.
You never crush up Smarties, and you never did that.
No, I wasn't a loser growing up.
Well, I mean it's debatable. According to our last podcast, you could have wrecked young you, so kind of a loser.
Dude, I'd whoop his ass.
You said, and I quote, "It'd be like fighting a female cop."
Did I really say that?
You did. You did. Oh, I'd mess him up, dude. I'd mess up
Oh,
18-year-old
man.
me. It'd be
I
like
would.
fighting a female cop.
Oh, 18
Oh,
me
man.
would get wrecked,
I
bro.
like how we already start. Like, I listened to the episode today from last time. That's why I remembered it. But we totally just forget things we say.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, I don't remember that. I don't remember saying. I mean, that sounds like a great comment by me, and a real good diss too.
That's a good one.
Unless
That's a
you're a
good one.
female cop, then it's
Just know that
offensive.
there will be no amount of surprises by us when we ultimately rise to our ultimate supremacy, which is getting canceled.
Well, that's honestly, dude. I'm like I'm already like thinking about it. Like people, I don't know, some kind of like IA internal affairs interview, and they're like, "You said this on YouTube or on your podcast," and I'll be like, "I don't know, but probably. I definitely
sounds like something I would have said.
Yeah, I feel
if
like
I didn't say it, I thought it. So,
well, that happened one time with a girl that I said, or that I said, a girl accused me of saying something to her, and I was like, honestly,
and you came up in an internal affair interview.
No. Sorry, this is completely.
I was gonna say, dude, people be throwing around accusations.
Oh, dude, I've definitely been accused of stuff. But people will call internal affairs on you all the time just to get you in trouble.
Dude, I'm gonna call internal affairs and be like,
you literally could. You literally could be like, this officer did
this.
this.
Officer BB's, he's gay. He's also natty. He's natty.
He's natty.
Which is
but yeah, I remember this one time, yeah, this girl said that I said something, and I was just like, honestly, I don't remember saying that, but it's very possible that I said that. That sounds like something I did say.
Did you call her an idiot?
I don't remember what it was, but I remember having like this talk with her and being like, you said this to me. And I was like, probably. Yeah, I probably said that. It was probably a joke, though. I probably didn't mean it. I feel like and then I was like, I feel like you're kind of being a puss about this. And I feel like that's not the thing to say.
This is the thing about you is you have like recurring things that you'll say, and people should know not to take it personally because it's a bit.
Yeah, exactly.
You say things like, and this idiot, and
yeah,
you say that about everyone.
I say that
you said it
about
everybody. Me. You said it everyone.
Yeah, I've literally been like, oh, I gotta call this idiot. I've gotta go hang out with idiot. I'll use it as like a noun.
Yeah, or a term of endearment, even sometimes.
Exactly. Yeah.
He's yet to call my baby an idiot, but the day will come.
Kids mostly get free passes.
Interesting. I would disagree.
I try not to make fun of the children.
I think cyberbullying is. I mean, I participate in cyberbullying, but I call it mentoring, right?
I sort of cyberbullied somebody the other day.
Yeah, how was that? How'd that go?
Well, I saw this post from this girl that took a jacket from me back in high school, and she never gave it back. And so I was just.
Why are you following this girl?
It was on Facebook. I don't know.
Okay, yeah. I get on Facebook and realize like I don't know who you people are anymore.
Yeah, that's exactly. I went on Facebook. I was like, this person's alive, and was like, literally, they posted something, and I was like, oh man, hey, you remember that one time you took my jacket? You still got that, or like?
Yeah, you wouldn't fit in that jacket.
You're probably right. Actually.
But a female cop might.
Female cop would, yeah. Some of them might even be big on them. I don't know. True. I wonder if she ever replied to that post. I don't think I have notifications turned on. I should check. Maybe she still has my jacket. It was a Carhartt jacket. I'll never forget.
Ooh, Carhartt. Yeah. I think that Facebook is a cesspool, but you know.
How so? Do tell. What do you mean?
Well, I don't know, dude. I feel like all you see is people arguing or venting anymore on there.
I feel like Facebook is like a platform for old people and Kyle.
Shout out to you, Kyle.
Shout out to you, Kyle. I got
we
you.
We love Kyle, and Kyle
Kyle
does something that we're not brave enough to do.
Argue on Facebook.
He goes to war.
On
Facebook.
Quite entertaining.
And he does not care about offending.
Oh no.
Which is a new word I made up. Being offensive. Offending, yeah.
Oh, dude, we got a new word at work too.
Offending. What's your new word?
Tweaky. Like if someone's like tweaky. Because like
pretty sure you didn't invent that. Pretty sure that's existed before.
Nah, but we use it like an adjective now. We didn't make it up. I heard some firefighters say it. He's like, "Oh, that girl's a little tweaky." I was like, "I like that. That's a good adjective.
It's a good word.
It's a good way to describe somebody. They're a little tweaky." Well, crazy.
Well,
Which
crazy.
is how you act when you cut on crack. So just think about that.
How long does it take? How long would I have to take crack for the effects to make me shredded?
Shredded?
Yeah, shredded.
Well, for I don't know, dude.
Can I take creatine with my crack? Can I cut it with my crack?
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't smoke creatine, but
why not?
I don't know. I just don't feel like I don't think there's studies that show it's effective.
Yeah, we got to follow the
It's got to be
studies.
ingested.
We follow the science.
Here's the thing, man. I don't know. It speeds up your metabolism. I don't know. Go for meth, dude. Meth, I feel like, is more effective than crack.
But it's because it's an amphetamine, right? And the same type of effects to a lesser degree occur in similar amphetamines like Adderall, correct?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Adderall is simultaneously a metabolic booster and an appetite suppressant. Am I wrong?
That's most stimulants, or every stimulant, really.
Every stimulant.
Yeah,
does caffeine do the same thing?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, it makes sense. It's definitely a diuretic, which has to do with a portion of your metabolism. Anyways, just us being sciencey, how we do.
How we do, ladies and gents. We do the science, so you don't have to.
The one question I have for you, Dalton, is regarding the season that we have approached, that we are in, that is occurring. Close. It's synonymous. Bulking season.
Oh.
When is it? When does it start? First of all,
I'm going to say this right now.
Okay. Say it right now.
I feel like mine started a month ago because I realized I'm probably not going to any beaches.
Pool parties anymore.
Yeah.
So maybe that's the line, right? The line for bulking season is it starts whenever you're not going to be taking your shirt off anymore.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like I lost like all my friends. So it's like,
How? What do you mean? What are you talking about?
Know, dude? I don't know. Like all my friends, like me and my girlfriend broke up. So I feel like that's pretty much all my friends. So
you had no friends outside of your girlfriend, or she was adopted in your friend group and she stayed and you left?
No, like it was pretty much just her at that point. You know what I mean? Not really. I had friends. I have friends, but it's like, I don't care if Bruce sees me without a shirt and I'm not as cut. I don't care if Chris, by the way, I worked out with Chris today.
Dude, how was that?
It was great, man. It was
Did
great.
He embarrass you?
We met there. We didn't even plan it. It was awesome.
Oh, dude, that's so sick.
I was like, are you just getting here? He's like, all right, I am. Are you?
Dude, like, Chris is my boy. I freaking love Chris. So lucky to have him as my brother-in-law, dude. That's wild.
I'm so lucky to be the brother that he never had.
You are that lucky. And to be my father-in-law's son that he never had. Yeah, even though he has a real son and a son-in-law.
Yeah, so, but I'm the one he never had. So
exactly. That's true.
But what was I saying? We were talking about crack?
You're talking about you worked out with Chris.
Oh, yeah, Chris. And then, and bulking season. Honestly, dude, I look forward to bulking season more than I do the actual holidays. So if that tells you something, it actually probably doesn't, because I really don't look forward to the holidays. So
because you get depressed.
Yeah, because I'm alone all the time. I have to work on them anyway. So it's like, it doesn't really matter. They're like, what are you going to do for Christmas? I'm like, I don't know, work.
Here's the thing. We got to take this bulking season seriously, though. I think we got to make a mutual commitment. What do you mean? How do we do that?
I'm going to eat a pizza tonight.
Well, you can eat a pizza, but here's the thing. This is what I think
is that not what we're talking about?
Well, it's part of it. It's part of it.
All right. Okay. So all right. Let's hear it then.
But here's what happens, I think, a lot of the time with bulking season. And it's happened to me before.
Right
oh.
When I'm doing curls.
Oh, you're getting tendinitis?
Yeah, I couldn't think of the name.
You should take peptides, BPC 157, likely to fix it. Body protection compound.
How do I get that?
It's a research chemical. It's widely available. Just search BPC 157.
Is it illegal to take?
It's legal to get, and you can get it prescribed to you legally.
Okay. All right. I like the way this is going. I'll call my guy.
Science. Anyways, but what I was saying about bulking season before you rudely interrupted me.
Sorry.
With your forearm issues.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Sorry.
Switch arms. That's all you got to do. Right?
Both hurt.
Switch.
Starting to.
Wow, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because you have to do both hands. That's right.
You got it.
Exactly. You got to even it out. But
just
what I was
like
saying,
a barbell, it takes both hands.
My small hands. It takes two of my small hands to fit on the barbell.
I got big hands.
Anyways, what I was saying about bulking season is I think the approach that a lot of people have and a lot of novices have and I have had this approach, is that you just eat a ton, right?
Right.
But what happens is you have unbalanced macros. You eat a ton of carbs and a ton of fat, and you eat almost no protein, because that's just how like the mainstream American diet is generally.
Right.
So
I eat a lot of protein.
you just got to keep your protein high. I think that's the one focus. Keep your protein high.
So are you
going
to count all your macros, or you just, or just?
I'm going to count. I'm not restricting. I'm going to count, right? Because you just want to be aware, right? And it's so easy to count. You just get an app, you just scan it, right? Scan it. Scan a donut.
I don't think that's how that works, but okay.
You can scan it. Yeah.
I don't think you can scan donuts.
Dude, mine has I've got this one that I pay for. It's called Macro Factor. Shout out to
You pay for it?
I pay for it.
Look at this guy paying for things.
I pay for things, dude. I pay for lots of things. Okay.
Wow.
Services. I pay for goods and services.
Remember that time that we talked about being a loser?
Hey.
What?
I can accept what I am.
Well, it's about time you did.
All I'm gonna lose is my haters. Anyways, back to this. With this app, Macro Factor.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can scan pictures
with Jeff Nippard. No, what you can do, you scan barcodes mostly, but there's also this section called AI Describe, and you just type in what you ate, and it brings up different options.
Really?
And you can, just add it in there, dude. Just
I
like
that.
It's freaking awesome. It's good.
I kind of like that. If anybody's listening to this, don't get it though, because we're not getting paid to advertise that. So
don't get it yet.
Yeah,
get it when Jeff Nippard accepts us into the fold.
Yeah, we should do that. We should figure out how to do that.
Here's the thing. We gotta lean more into our we gotta lean more into our fitness niche. A little bit more, right?
No, dude, I think we're fine with it, bro. We talk about steroids all the time. Who doesn't like to hear about steroids, dude?
But we need to do more like content like we did that one time where we did like the pseudopod in the gym.
You know what I'm talking about? You're saying, yeah, like talk about and work out.
Because people need to actually see our muscles. When they see our muscles, that is the advertisement for us.
Right. I need to eat more protein, I think.
Eat more protein. Anyways, that's what I'm saying is this bulk, we commit to the bulk. We commit, okay? And we eat enough protein. And we work out hard enough. I don't know. I'm not shooting for a particular calorie count. I'm just saying you got to hit at least maintenance, right?
Well, maintenance is easy to hit. I feel like you could hit maintenance with like one meal. Maybe not.
It's hard to hit maintenance protein sometimes, right? How many grams of protein do you eat a day?
Oof. I don't know. It varies quite a bit. But I'll oftentimes I shoot for at least 150 is what I try to get.
Dude, I'm eating between 170 and 200 grams of protein a day. And that's at a deficit of
a deficit?
Yeah.
What the heck?
A deficit in terms of calories. Because I'm doing 40, 40, 20. So I'm doing 40% protein, 40% carbs, 20% fat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
When you have a high protein count, like your calories are actually not that high. Because they're like you could eat like tons of chicken and get like barely any calories. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's
Same
true.
With tuna. Actually. You eat a lot of tuna. Tuna's lean protein.
Yeah, but don't eat tuna.
But eat salmon. I like salmon. First of all, I like the color. Not ashamed.
Fun. That's fair.
I like the color and I like the fish. It's fantastic.
Yeah, tuna has a lot of natural defenses for not getting eaten, at least after it's dead.
Just being disgusting.
Yeah, the taste, the smell.
Dude, I feel like a lot of like stereotypical bodybuilder foods are just crappy. They just taste disgusting.
Really, I feel like healthy foods are just kind of mostly crappy.
Dude, what's your guilty pleasure food now that we're in bulking season? Cereal. Get on it.
I love cereal.
Just cereal, dude? You just love a bowl of cereal.
Bro, it's so good, man.
What do you have? What's your cereal?
Dude, you want to know what I had last night that's like, this is like really like
yeah, man butt. Sorry,
you
what?
You go to Taco Bell.
Okay.
And you got they got like the it's like the
what
do they call them?
Cinnamon twists.
No. Oh. They're like Cinnabon cinnamon rolls, but all wrapped up into one with nuggets. The frosting on the inside. It's so freaking good, dude. But like two of them have like 170 calories.
That's insane,
and I got like 12 of them.
That's crazy.
which I didn't eat all 12 by myself. I want to make that clear. But I ate about 6 or 9.
Nice. Okay, so my guilty pleasure food. I don't have a sweet tooth as much. I have a fried tooth. What is that called? Savory?
Yeah, savory.
I
What
like
do you
deep fried goodness. Dude, I like
do you
cheese
like?
curds. Deep fried cheese
bro.
curds.
I eat those even in cutting because I just feel like it's healthy for you.
Dude, deep fried food is not good for you when you're cutting. It just messes up your gut biome, dude.
No, that's not true. Whatever you're saying, it's wrong.
Science.
I 100% had some awesome cheese curds literally on Sunday, though.
Nice. Well, you said you've been bulking for at least a month now, so.
Dude, I got a fat Tony on Sunday, dude. I ain't had a fat Tony in a minute, dude.
I don't even know what a fat Tony is. That sounds amazing. Is it calzone?
Nah. That's what we call it. It's a Tony burger, dude. We went to Tony Burgers and we got a Tony burger, dude. We call it a fat Tony. But we also got some cheese curds, and they have like their homemade ranch there, dude. Oh my gosh.
That does sound amazing.
It's so good. It's so freaking good.
Dude, it's just not realistic, I feel like, to stay lean year round. It's just not.
Well, how can you, man? Especially during the holidays when you got to eat pie and stuff.
I'll tell you how you can. With steroids, you can. But
that's legit, though.
That's another topic for another time, aka next time, because we talk about it all the time. So cheese curds, hell yeah, cheese curds specifically for me from Buffalo Wild Wings with the Southwest Chipotle sauce. Oh my goodness,
dude, I'm getting so hungry, bro.
Ooh, and I started talking about this intentionally because Dalton is hungry.
There is only one thing worse than a rapist. Boom, a child. No.
A child, dude. There's only one thing worse.
A child and being hungry. I'm so hungry, dude.
Anyways, but I want to get to some good stuff. Okay, we're having a good conversation. We're instructing the kids on bulking and bulking etiquette, right? Hoodie season, it's back. You can cover up your insulatory fat, your features. You can cover up your features because
cover up mostly being ugly and stuff. I feel like
you can cover up ugly with winter.
Yeah,
and it's also cupping season. It's cupping season, so standards have dropped.
Is that how that works?
Yeah.
I feel like at a certain point, like everybody's like, because they're like, oh, it's summer, so everybody's like getting together. Or is that when they break up? Because I feel like people get together in summertime too.
Like summer flings.
Yeah, but that leads into cuffing season, dude.
I feel like it leads into scorned lovers. Right? Scorned lovers around August, September, and then cuffing season, right? So you get scorned and you're like, I'm done playing around. I'm only for the real thing. And then you meet some guy who's like decently nice and you say, he's my love forever.
Okay.
Right? That's how I got my wife. You know, I pretended to be a good guy.
Look at you, man. Hey, lying gets you places, apparently.
It does. And you know what else? It gets you a thick son.
He is thick.
I have a thick son.
He's a fat kid.
He was sick though last night. He's been sick. He's got a fever.
Oh,
and, dude, it is the saddest thing when your baby's sick. Right? Yeah.
Like they get fevers. They get like high fevers, and it's not like a kid can have like 102-degree fever, and it's like, oh, that's pretty normal for a kid.
It's like fairly flexible. Like he was like wrapped up in like wool though, because he's this little sleep sack. That's what you put kids in. You put them in a little sack, and you put him in the sack, and he had a fever. And it was no bueno. He was crying. It was real sad. Anyways, but moving on, he's getting healthy. I don't like thinking about sad things. I think about only happiness. So cheese curds and steroids. Cupping season, bulking season, synonymous. So
yeah, which is good because I feel like cuffing season, it involves like a lot of cuddling, and I feel like that's
you want to be a cuddly body unit.
Like, I feel like girls like to cuddle you more if you're not like hard.
Right, yeah. Until you are though.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, that isn't. Hey, listen, that could change during the cuddle session. You know what I'm saying?
I'm telling you, huh? Do we got a rom-com, mom, or are we watching Harry Potter's?
Huh? Did you want to see my magic wand? Bada bing! Oh,
Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Bone. Hey, bada bing!
Hey, Hermione Granger. I also have a wand, but it's made out of meat. Bada bing!
You're about to get serious black. Aye.
How big's your wand? 12 inches? Mine's a solid 3. Check it out.
Avada Kedavra. Good stuff.
Expecto
Are you a fan of Harry Potter?
Patronum.
Because it's now it's synonymous. I've been using that word a lot this podcast. It's
I thought
synonymous with
you were gonna
fall.
say Satan.
Harry Potter is synonymous with fall. It just is. The holidays.
Hey,
Yeah.
is there like a Harry Potter thing in Disneyland? Or is that Universal
Universal
Studios?
Studios, yeah.
What about California Adventure? Is that a thing? Is it over there?
I feel like it's actually in Florida.
Just in Florida?
I might be wrong. I don't know. I don't go to
either.
Disneyland much. I'm not a big fan.
I've never been to Disneyland.
Much to the chagrin of my dearly beloved. I'm not a big fan of Disneyland.
Have you been to Disneyland?
Yeah.
When?
I went when I was like 17.
I've never been to Disneyland.
It's like meh. You know what I mean? We grew up.
They got like
going
good
to,
food there though, right?
I mean, for like an arm and a leg.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this is the thing.
Yeah, but
You've been
food,
you've been
I
at
feel like.
Silverwood, right?
Yeah, I've
This
been
is some deep cuts, some inside baseball here. Dalton and I, we grew up on the mean streets of West Richland, Washington.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a hard life, full of hard
Doesn't
knocks.
get harder. It can get harder when you're cuddling. But
got him. Yeah, southeastern Washington, and 2 hours north near Spokane, Coeur d'Alene area, there is Spokompton, if you will, also mean streets. There is a theme park there called Silverwood.
The rides are a lot more intense, right? Is that what you're getting at?
I think it's just better in general.
Is it?
Yeah, there's like less lines. The rides are more intense.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never been to Disneyland. I've been to Disney World. I'm going to Disneyland soon, actually.
Well, this is what I'll say is that the rides are like underwhelming. Like there's a ton of cutesy rides. There's a couple like good rides, but the lines are so long, it's like it's not even worth it. With Silverwood, dude, you could go on these rides like the lines were relatively like manageable all the time.
See, here's my problem though. I rode some roller coasters recently with my nephew. Like we rode like a ton. Dude.
Oh, at Lagoon?
Yeah, Lagoon. Bro, I like got concussed. Like I was freaking. My head started hurting after like the 8th roller coaster. I was like, man.
I feel like that's what happens as you get older. I feel like you can't take it anymore. Like I feel like that's what happens.
Yeah. Which, dude, I used to love I still do. Like roller coasters are fun, I think. But man, dude,
I think they're fun.
I was struggling.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't know how we got started on that, but I just think Silverwood's better than Disneyland.
That's fair. Hey man, you can have your opinion.
Sorry, Scouts. Okay, there's a lot to experience out there besides the mainstream Disneyland and the woke ideology. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know about much about Disneyland. I'm gonna be completely. I've never been, so I heard there's probably fireworks there and stuff. I feel like.
Right. Yeah. Can we do hot takes? I didn't want to talk about this, but I just wanted to bring it up. I don't really care that the Little Mermaid is black. I don't really care.
The Little Mermaid's black?
Yes.
Oh,
you live under a rock, dude?
In the live action one? No, Under the Sea, actually.
Whoa. Hey, there
look at this stuff.
Under the sea.
Is she black? I gotta look her up, dude.
She's black. Yeah.
Little Mermaid live action.
Yeah. But I don't really care. Like, you know.
I don't know. Well, I don't care because I don't.
Because you don't. Because you're not going to watch Little Mermaid, huh?
I don't watch them.
You're gonna be cursed / blessed with many daughters, and these daughters are gonna watch nothing but The Little Mermaid.
I guess she is
a curse upon you.
That's fine.
I'm saying it here. I'm saying it now. You're gonna have daughters that want to watch Little Mermaid, so
they can watch Little. I don't care.
You saying you're not gonna watch it with them? They're gonna be like, "Daddy, watch it with us."
I never said I'm not gonna watch. I mean, I don't watch
season, Daddy.
Disney movies. A lot of them. Like I don't watch like there's like other live action ones like what Beauty and the Beast. That was one of them. I think
that was great.
Was it good? Great. I've never watched it. Yeah, there's probably other ones I feel like, and I don't know. I never watched it.
I just like it for the music. I'm gonna be honest.
So Little Mermaid's black. That's good for her, I guess.
Yeah. Here's the thing. I don't really care if it tanks the movie. It tanks the movie, but usually it's like. From what I've seen, what I've witnessed of Disney stuff, and yes, they're like trying to be diverse, inclusive. That's fine. Do what you're gonna do. Like I don't care, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't care.
Doing it for the sake of being diverse and inclusive, though, I don't like that.
Yeah, here's the thing. I don't like it. Like if you want to do it for the sake of inclusion and diversity, that's fine. If it interferes with the quality of the product, that's when I'm like, you know, that sucks.
Get the best person for the job. That's where I'm at. I don't
It's just
know.
like,
I guess
if it's not good, if I hear it's not good, I'm probably not going to watch it, right?
Right.
And that's just how it goes. So I
I'm
don't really
probably not
care.
gonna watch it, so I don't really care.
You're going to watch it because I already cursed you to have daughters.
You know who
that are
I
going to want to
watched?
watch it.
You know what I did watch? It's a Disney movie. I'm pretty sure it's a Disney movie. No, it's a Disney movie.
50 Shades of Grey.
No, that's a Disney movie.
No, it's
Oh,
a joke. It's a joke.
okay.
It's not a Disney movie.
The second Hocus Pocus, number 2.
Oh, dude, I was going to watch that.
It's pretty good.
You liked it?
You know who looks exactly the same? The Sanderson sisters. They look exactly the same. They're like, that movie was filmed like 30 years ago. They look the same.
No, it wasn't filmed 30 years ago. It was filmed in 1993, the year of our Lord. That's our birth year.
29 years ago.
29 years ago. 29?
29? Yeah, dude. They look almost the same, except the blonde one. The blonde one looks
Sarah Jessica
don't quote me
Parker
on this, but a little bit like a man. A little bit manly. Does that mean?
Dude,
does that mean
that's
to
the
say?
most offensive thing you've ever said on this podcast.
Is it?
I mean,
Because man, it features.
What's
I think,
more offensive?
honestly,
What have
I'm
you
going
ever
to tell
said
you.
that's
I'm
more
going to tell you
offensive?
exactly what I think it was. Because other than this, I think she would have looked exactly the same.
Okay.
Something was up with their eyebrows, dude.
Botox?
They painted them on real thick. No, it was
feel
just
like-
her makeup. I'm pretty sure it was her.
I feel like
way
the
her
makeup is a
was.
part of the whole witch thing, though.
Yeah, but her eyebrows, they messed up on them. They did something weird.
I'm gonna have to watch it. I haven't. I know that my wife
Look at her
watched it.
eyebrows, dude. Watch the eyebrows.
Okay, I'll watch for the brows.
I'm serious, dude.
As someone who has, let's say, some bodacious brows myself, this is called the dye brow. That is the name of my parentage, and it's called the dye brow because if it's not carefully maintained, it will connect from hairline all the way across to hairline.
Are you being serious?
Yes, I had to pluck on the side here and in the center.
Dude, have you ever seen somebody with like a legit unibrow?
Yes.
It's frightening, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's also like, what were you evolved to do? You know what I mean? How much sweat on your brow was meant to be blocked?
Dude, I saw this
It's
guy
genetics.
in Colorado with an eyebrow. I knew him with a unibrow, and I could not figure out why he didn't just shave that thing right in the middle. It made no sense.
I'll be honest, dude. It's a lot to maintain. Like, it grows fast.
How hard could it be?
What do you mean, how hard could it be? If you're a
You
man,
wax it off. I don't know. There's ways you could do it. I'd
How
figure
much-
it out.
here's the thing. You got to think about, like, hair grooming in general. Like, how often do you do hair stuff, right?
It depends, dude. If it's my face, I do it a lot.
I'm probably like a week and a half every 2 weeks, right?
Yeah.
I trim my body, right?
Okay. All right.
I trim these things.
Your shirt.
Yeah, my shirt, my
Sure.
nipples. Actually, you know what's hilarious, dude? Anytime I have my shirt off, my 1-year-old son, he just goes to my nipples and he's like, he can't stop. I push his hand away and he's like, back at it. And I'm like, he's like,
That's so weird. Dude, kids are crazy, man. I like them, but they're
dude,
crazy.
they love a good nipple, and he knows a good one. He's a connoisseur of good ones. So I can't blame him. It's a good one. So
Like he's
know,
been
that's how it
bottle
is.
fed, but he knows what he wants.
yeah, that's actually accurate. And dude, now we give him raw cow's milk.
He has that going.
Yeah, it's going good. He
He's
hasn't died.
alive. And
He's
fine,
alive.
man. All right,
You'll hear a bunch of fear mongering on the internet. You'll hop onto the internet. You'll do a search. You say, "Hey, can we give raw milk to babies?" And the first thing that pops up is like, "No, babies will die. Bacteria disease. They'll die." Like
Your
that's what
kid's
you'll
all-
see.
Your kid's sick right now, and you take him to the doctor, and he's like, "Well, quit drinking him. Feed him raw milk. It'll get better."
Quit putting them on milk udders. Mhm. Dude,
So
this is
funny.
how I know. My dad, my father,
Yes.
whose name is Lyle.
Okay.
Lyle
that.
Ellis Dye.
All right. Get to
Very
the point.
effeminate middle name. I'm just gonna say that. I'm
Ellis?
sorry, Ellis.
Yeah, it's not a great. middle name.
Anyways,
No offense.
homeboy was weaned. Weaned? He was
Okay.
fed
Yeah.
goat's milk as an infant.
Okay.
Goat's milk.
All right.
Yeah. That's why he's the way he is.
Yeah, there was a lot of build up there, and honestly, I'm a little disappointed with the outcome.
Hey dude, the man was fed on goat's milk. It's kind of an impressive thing. He's alive, he's well, and he's healthy, and
That's
he looks
impressive. Why is that impressive? That was back in
at-
like the freaking 20s. right?
No, it was the 70s.
Oh man, your dad's not that old.
No, he's not that
Oh.
old. My parents are pretty young compared to most everyone's parents that I know.
That's true.
So.
Yeah, it's fair. Anyways,
let's get to some news. We've been talking about good stuff all the time, and I love riffing with you.
What do we got? Nuclear war.
Nuclear war is happening.
Probably
hasn't happened yet.
In a country near you, soon.
Coming soon to a country near you.
What else?
You know what we're not doing anymore? We're not doing those freaking under the table drills.
Oh yeah, because they don't work.
Is that?
That's why.
We were like, why are we doing this?
It doesn't work.
So
it never was a thing.
In the 80s, during the Cold War, they were doing those under the desk drills for nothing.
Yes,
it was just to make people feel good.
Dude. Yeah, that's exactly what it was. You want to know why? Because going under a desk, if you see the flash, you're probably not going to live. I think it also will blind you.
We're talking about like the DC Flash, Superman, Batman Flash.
No.
Okay,
different Flash.
The flash of a nuclear weapon.
Yep. If you're seeing that,
you're probably going to get vaporized.
Sign. Yeah, not vaporized, but there's probably going to be some repercussions, and getting under your desk isn't going to help.
I'd rather be vaporized.
Oh yeah,
I'd rather just have it be over with.
Yep, I agree. I concur.
Yeah.
What else we got? There's...
Okay, this is the big one I want to talk about. Okay.
Yep. Let's hear it.
This is just out today, courtesy of some reputable news sources, AP News being one of them. That is our boy, Mr. Elon Musk, is going through with the deal
for Twitter.
For Twitter. Yeah.
Wait, so same price or did you drop it?
So according to this article, it seems that he's abandoned the legal battle to try and like lower the price. And he has essentially just agreed on the original $44 billion, which I think, according to this article, was a stock price of $54.20 per share, which it's not there right now, by the way.
What's it at right now?
I don't know. That's a good question. It took a bump after today, like it went up. Obviously.
Makes sense. Yeah.
Oh, it's up at this is what happens. Oh, wow, this is so crazy to see. Can you see this? So this is what happens. When a buying price has been agreed on, right?
Oh, it bumps up to that price.
It essentially will go up in short time to that price. So what we're seeing today is a massive.
But they also probably freeze uptick. Selling and buying at that point.
I don't know. But what we're seeing is like, let's go 5 days, 1 month, 6 months. Okay, so at its lowest in July, we were looking at 32. And then more recently, it's bottomed out to around 40, 42. And so, I mean, that is a steep upgrade of about $10. It's for a good cause, though. It's for a good cause.
Good for them.
Yeah, so apparently the deal's back on. Elon's buying Twitter. The world is right again. I don't know. It gives me hope. I kind of like it.
Yeah, no, that's awesome.
How do you feel about it?
I'm happy. I'm glad.
Yeah.
I hope he does some great things with it. Here's the thing. I like Elon Musk. He's a weird, eccentric dude, and I like him.
He is a weird, eccentric dude. Now,
I think he's fascinating.
He said something else that really made me excited. Okay. And maybe I get excited because I'm a tech nerd, right? And I like techie stuff. I like software. I work for a SaaS company. Don't look it up and try to get me fired. They wouldn't fire me. SaaS. SaaS stands for software as a service.
Oh, okay.
Get in with the times, right?
I think there's a lot of people that don't know what SaaS is, dude.
You know what? And those people will stay poor. I'm just kidding. No, SaaS is a really good business model, and that's what Silicon Valley has all been about. It's really popular because it's really easy to scale up. When you have a software product, it's not like housing. Well, why can't I say the word retail? It's not realty. It's not like realty where real estate where you have like a finite amount of houses and you have to like make more with those houses. It's like a software product is created, right? And then the only thing limiting it is your server space from scalability, right? So you just buy more server space and boom, you can cater to more customers. It's so easy. Like you don't have to ramp up production at all, seemingly. Like there's some very small startups that have sold for massive valuations, and the startup employees get bought out and they're just balling out of control. Anyways, dude, but this what I was leading to essentially is to say this is that our boy Elon, this is what he had to say on the subject just on Twitter. He says that buying Twitter is an accelerant to creating X, the everything app. Ooh. And then I love this this reply underneath. I should like
X
this.
Gonna give it to you. That's hilarious.
Give it to you. Boom.
What is
so? What
X?
do you think about that?
X means crypto industry?
It's the everything app. It doesn't mean anything. I don't know if that's like his potential name for the app.
Is that supposed to be like a Google?
Dude, I don't know. But
Elon Musk's version of Google?
Like, what do you incorporate? Like, if it's X, the everything app, what is everything?
Right. I don't know.
Like, is it just an intermediary between all social media? Or is it like, I don't know.
I don't know. I have no idea.
It's everything. What if it wipes your butt? Does your taxes? It does everything.
Yeah, I don't know. This is weird. I don't know what that's supposed to be.
Anyways, I just get really excited. I nerd out about stuff like that. P.S. I have a really good app idea that I'm probably going to start developing soon. You're going to want in on it. You're going to want to be in my. You want to invest with Daddy.
Hey, I'm in. Let's do it.
Anyways, in other news, Google is releasing or developing to be released a feature for Google Maps called Neighborhood Vibe, where you will be able to see on a map the vibe of a neighborhood.
What the heck does that mean?
Well, it's a little crazy if you ask me. We're one step closer to a social credit system, huh? What if your neighborhood doesn't have the vibe, huh? Is Google just going to say, hey, stay away from this area? It's not the vibe.
It's not the vibe. They're like, go to this area. It's got a real hood vibe.
No, to be fair, it is saying that it's going to be things like, this is a really artsy community, or this is an exciting food scene. These are quotes from the article from the Google I/O event. So I don't know. It's kind of weird. I don't want my neighborhood rated.
I feel like it's not. I don't feel like it's going to add much to it, honestly.
Because honestly,
like
guys,
one of those features that are kind of useless.
Here's the thing, though. You know what it made me think?
Huh.
Like, you know how many people would bag on Utah that live in Utah?
Right.
Utah sucks.
Well, most local people will do that. You
feel like that will happen in most places, that they don't like the place they live?
Oh, yeah, dude. Think about Tri-Cities, man. It's the same place. It's the same thing.
They do call it the Tri-Cities.
Think about that.
It's a great place, though.
It's not a bad place. It's not a great place.
You're reluctant to say it's a good place. I think it's a great place.
It's a great place for some people.
Here's the thing, guys. This is what we're learning about each other in the podcast, is that one of us is glass half full. The other is glass half shitty.
No, what I'm saying is I like where I'm at. Glass half full. Now we look at the guy who's half empty, looking in the past.
I don't look in the past.
Sounds like you are.
I only retain the data for analysis purposes. Data, plural. Data, singular.
I'm just saying.
Anyways, in other news, Divorce Central. Speaking of Utah, I'm just kidding now. Zing!
Zing! What?
So Tom Brady and his wife have allegedly both hired divorce lawyers. It is coming. And
Tom Brady.
Tom, how do you feel? What do you know? First of all, we should both say we're not typical sports guys. We don't know things about sports.
He plays. I definitely know that he plays basketball, though.
I thought he was a lacrosse guy, but
I'm pretty sure he's
whatever basketball. He does, it involves a ball.
He has some really good ball game. Let's put it that way.
He's got ball game. All right, so Tom Brady, we know he does football, and he's done football for a long time. This is what I've heard. from people who know sports, like they've told me, like my brother knows football. Okay. Used to watch ESPN in the mornings before school when I was sleeping.
Man.
I know,
Gosh,
what a
that's
weirdo.
boring.
What a fruitcake. I'm just kidding now. He says Tom Brady's a little cocky, or was predominantly more cocky when he's young. We know that he's been in the game for a long time. He's won a lot of Super Bowls.
Is he not retired?
He's not retired. He retired, then he came
nice.
out of retirement.
Good for him.
Yeah. But that's part of the reason, apparently, for the divorce. This is what he know about his wife, okay? She is a supermodel.
All right.
As opposed to a regular model, she has superpowers.
Which is pretty cool. Think about that.
Pretty sick.
I wonder what her powers are. Invisibility, maybe?
Well,
probably, because she's disappearing. Tom Brady.
Apparently, she has healing powers because she likes crystals.
She is very pretty. She likes crystals?
She likes crystals.
Boy, he should get a divorce then.
Well, dude, apparently, like, this is the other thing I heard, because these are all things, like, again, we're not sports guys. These are the only things we know. So this is what happened. So she would do all these healing routines and these energy stuff, like, to help him win games, right?
Okay.
And she says when they moved to Florida, which is Tampa Bay, which is where he won his most recent Super Bowl, right? Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Right.
She says, this all started when we moved to Florida. It was like Tom became a different person the second we crossed state lines. His smooth olive skin turned into chapped, stinging red leather. Sorry, she just has a way with words. He started cutting the sleeves on all his shirts. He goes grocery shopping shirtless now. Sounds like a dream, to be honest.
That's interesting that he does that.
He applied a Salt Life sticker to our Land Rover. Salt Life. What does that even mean? I've asked so many people. No one knows, but everyone insists they're living it. Do you know what Salt Life means? I have no idea.
No, I've never even heard that before.
Oh, I've never heard it either, but it sounds fun. I told
Tom it's Florida, your supermodel wife. And he looked at me, took off his shirt, and went to buy something called Pub Sub. He doesn't even eat bread.
So first of all, dude, I don't know any of the backgrounds, like I said, but just based on her statement alone, I'm Team Tom.
Based on her
I'm
statement,
Team Tom, dude.
She's trolling everybody, and this is awesome.
Here's the thing. Tom sounds like he's living his best life, dude. He's starting to go shirtless. He's living salt life. He's eating bread finally.
Funny.
And of course, his supermodel wife wouldn't want him to eat bread. Okay, let the guy have some bread. Let him have some bread.
What the heck?
Also, her name is
Grizzle.
No, it's Giselle. It's Giselle. What's her name? Grizzle? No, it's Giselle. Like
I thought I saw a SAR in there. I was like, or an R. Jeez.
Oh, Giselle. So I can only hope that we have more developments on that, and then it gets way better. You know what I mean?
Dude, and that sounds like a riot.
I mean, I don't know, right? You know,
awesome.
We are Team Tom right now.
No, I'm Team. I'm Team
Giselle?
Grizzle, dude.
You Team Grizzle?
Team Grizzle, dude. Tom, dude, Tom lucked out, man. He got himself a dimey that's hilarious. She's trolling everybody, dude. They didn't hire divorce attorneys. He's just becoming irrelevant. That's what's going on. And she's saying some outlandish stuff online just to get everyone's reaction. That's hilarious.
It's a good play. It's a good play. All right,
dude. She's funny, man.
I'm all for trolling. I'm a big fan of trolling. Okay?
Dude, if she's being serious, definitely Team Tom, because there's no way half of that stuff's real. Also, there's no way, right? Salt Life? I asked several people. Nobody knows.
Dude, she actually believes in crystals, though, so...
Yeah, so, I mean, if that's real, then divorce her strictly off of principle. But...
You would say that. You're a Gemini. So...
And that's it for today, folks.
Brought it up, dude. Mercury retrograde's almost over. Don't worry, it'll be fine.
I thought it was over. Is it not?
No, it's over like October.
Man, I can feel it affecting me.
Can you feel it?
It's October something, dude.
Mercury is in retrograde. Jupiter's in Gatorade. Let's see. When is Mercury retro?
Renegade. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm hungry.
I'll let you go here in a second, guys.
This is it.
Oh, October 2nd. We made it. We made it.
Yeah, I was going to say, I thought it was over.
Oh, wait. Unless October 6th, if you're Capricorn.
I'm not though.
You are a
definitely not.
Gemini, so I
Yeah.
don't freaking know, dude.
You like how I posted that on Instagram and somebody guessed Gemini? They're like
They
Gemini.
guessed?
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
They're like, I bet you're a Gemini. I was like,
Because
"You
nobody
mother-"
likes because you
Nobody
yelled and you
likes
said-
it, dude.
Well, maybe there's a reason. Your reaction sounds a little illustrative of that. So
It's irritating, man.
get your mind right, dude. Get your mind right.
It's irritating.
Do you have anything left for the kids? We've had a pretty good episode.
I think that's pretty much it.
Just I'll
go
give
get
a
a
book
pizza
recommendation.
tonight.
Ooh,
Okay.
Go get a pizza. Oh, it's bulking season, kids. That's the
Yeah, it's bulking
recommendation.
season, so you guys should eat a pizza. I'm probably
Because this
going
is the thing. No one cannot be in bulking season right now because you're going to make everyone else feel fat.
unless you're in
Okay?
Australia.
And you wouldn't want to do that. Oh, is it different? Is it winter
Yeah,
over
because
there?
it's just about to be summer.
Well,
Yeah, it's all flip flopped.
Australia's not real, so I don't know.
It's fair.
Not real.
Apparently
Are you talking
not.
about a place where you flush the toilet and it goes up? Right? Doesn't make sense. It's not real.
Yeah, I never understood what they were talking about.
I think it
They're like,
actually
it
is.
goes
It
this way,
swirls a
it goes
different
this
direction.
way. Does it matter what way it swirls? Doesn't I feel like I don't know. Okay.
Centripetal force, man. Physics.
Yeah, I don't. Okay.
Centrifugal force.
We'll see. Centrifuge, is that what you're talking about?
No. There's two. There's a real type of circular inner force. I forget what it's. The
Centrifugal,
title
is
is.
that what that is?
No, one of them's real and one of them's fake. It's either centripetal or centrifugal. One of the two. Anyways, and then I have a book recommendation for the kids. I'm going through Ryan Holiday's new book. Discipline is Destiny. Fantastic. Love a good stoicism book.
Pretty good.
And Ryan Holiday is one of the best on those topics. So yeah, recommendation for that. Until next time, kids. Love you so much. Bye-bye.